Anthony Henry.
Good evening. My name is Anthony Henry. I live 910 Rock Creek Road, Charlottesville, Virginia. I am a resident. First thing I want to say that I am an ex-offender, and I'm very displeased with the service that the city gives to ex-offenders. We have veterans who fought wars, homeless in Charlottesville. We got people who are coming home from prison with promises that is not being fulfilled. They're telling us, yeah, you go home, you can be productive in the community, you do the right thing, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, we're gonna help you to get everything you need done. And in our reality, they come home, they go right back into the same neighborhoods and go through the same problems that got them back incarcerated because of the lack of concern about how we feel about this city and what the city does for ex-offenders. Some of us want to do the right thing. As myself, I try my best to do the right thing and not repeat mistakes. I deal with brothers and sisters that are trying to help me help myself grow to be responsible. I got other brothers in this community and sisters that want to do the same thing. I've asked several organizations to help me with a program to help other brothers and sisters that are struggling and don't have a clue of what to do when they come home because of the lack of resources in this city. Yes, we got the Haven, we got OAR, but must be more. It has to be more. It can't just be those two programs helping us. I stand up because due to the fact that when I came home, I had nothing. And some programs worked for me and opened my eyesight to say, yeah, I can do better. I can show my family I can be a leader and not a follower. This is a prime example of with Mr. Bellamy and the programs that he's helped the African community, especially the brothers, to show them that they can stand up and do right. But when you get to the point that you say, I ain't got nobody to help me, I'm gonna go back to the same things that I used to do, like rob you. And that's no joke. This is not a joke. This is very serious. Brothers come home and they figure they're gonna try to do right, but they end up finding themselves right back into the system. Why is that, man? Do you have an answer for that? I know I don't have an answer for it, but I know I can be accountable for my acts. And I try my best to show other brothers that come home, hey man, be patient. Be willing to bend a knee to get what you want. Just like I try to show my example to other brothers that come and ask me, Julius, how did you get this? How did you do that? And I tell them, I stayed faithful. I stayed strong to the commitment of saying I want to do what's right. I can easily, one day at a time, just forget everything that I've got and go back into crime and rob you. It seems like a joke, but it's not. Because we have citizens in here don't want to be robbed. They don't want their property destroyed. They don't want their community to be drug infested. But it's got to take some brothers that's willing to stand up and say, enough is enough.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me share.
Mayor Walker, may I ask a question of Mr. Jones? And I know if other councils would be interested, but Mr. Jones, could we have a report from staff with regards to what is the OAR doing, what is the Department of Social Services doing? I know that Mr. Neil Goodlow was at one point doing research to get a better handle on the kinds of additional services that our homecomers needed. So, and it's been a while since we had a report on that. So if we could have a comprehensive look at this and some sense of what is the need out there remaining, I would appreciate it. And I'm seeing nods from my colleagues.
Sure, we can do that.
Thank you.
And I think it's important I brought up about Charlottesville truly being a second chance city and what that means, and making sure that we have the funding, because the funding, what people need when they come home, is the range of what people could ask for, so we have to make sure that's in place. Mr. Jones and I just had a conversation, our last one-on-one meeting, about job opportunities, what they look like. I mean, we know that it's needed, and there is a commitment to figure it out and to do better.
Colleagues, I need to excuse myself. I'll return shortly. Thank you.
Paul Long.